Gav, the manager asked for a response after the weekend, and he certainly got that tonight. That was a pretty comfortable victory.
Yeah, delighted. You're always, coming off the back of a disappointing performance and result, you're desperate to get back to positive ways, and we did that. We started the game really well, created some good opportunities, got in front, kicked on. Could have been more, second half. It's always a dangerous score, 2-0, because if they get one, no matter how much you feel as if you're in command, it can be a dangerous score. But I thought we were professional second half, and although you're desperate to keep going forward and win by more goals, it was a professional and comfortable victory.
If there are any questions, if there are any nerves, it's a great way to settle it down by scoring so early in the game.
Exactly, yeah, and like I said, I thought we started the game, funny enough, well against Colchester, first 10 or 15 minutes. Unfortunately didn't get that goal, but tonight we did, capitalised on it, and you could see everyone get a lift, confidence grew up, and I thought we put in a really competent professional performance, like I say.
The quality of our set pieces at the moment, that must be something that we're working on, because we're creating chances and scoring goals from those.
It's something you work on and concentrate on, but the basic matter is if you have good delivery and people attack it, it gives you a really good chance, and Elliot Watt's delivery is really good. We've scored off it and created opportunities off it, and if people are prepared to go and put their head on it and attack on it, you have a chance. And if you score one or two, people get that feeling, oh, this is a good opportunity when we get a set piece. So yeah, at the moment we're on a good run of that, and hopefully it'll continue.
Great reward for Amari, because it's probably not his cleanest header ever, but it just shows you get on the end of it and anything can happen.
Exactly, and he's on target, so hopefully he'll maintain that goal, which is good for him, because I thought he was really good tonight. I thought, like I say, go back Saturday, I thought he started well. Tonight I thought he's caused them real problems. He's got excellent ability on the ball, good pace. When he has that confidence to be direct and getting people, it causes them real problems. So although it was, it wasn't on the ground, if he scored, he got a reward from a good performance.
Bridgie likes a penalty, I reckon Louis likes a penalty as well. How does Josh end up being the man on the end of that one?
I think Bridgie was lying on the ground after he'd been fouled, so he didn't want to take it. And JJ spoke about before the game, he had 2 goals in 2 starts, so he was keen to, he's quiet but he's very confident. He wanted to make it 3 goals in 3 starts, and I thought the penalty was excellent. Keeper knew where he was going, but he struck it really clean, and really pleased with him.
It says a lot about his character, doesn't it, for a young man like that to be in a team with teammates he probably doesn't properly know yet. He took the penalty, and it gives us a comfortable lead.
Because he's a striker, he wants to score goals, and seen him at Gateshead, confident, done well, and it done him the world of good there. And he's jumped up 2 leagues, and he's showing good signs of progressing. Lots of more improvement in him, but he's willing to run, he's willing to work hard, and if you do that, people buy into you, your players, your teammates buy into you, your crowd buy into you, and he gains confidence from that. So no, I thought all round he gave a good performance.
Coaching staff and players alike, what did it mean to get that response, to get that result after what had happened at the weekend?
Because you want to win. Football's about winning, isn't it? We all speak about it, but 3 points is vital. You're disappointed after Saturday, but you knew if you win tonight, you've won 2 out of 3 games. So that was the carrot. So it gives us 6 points from 3 games, which is good form, and hopefully going into 2 tough away games, we can continue that.
That's something about the character in that dressing room as well. They, like you said, it's all about winning. They really do want to win for you as coaching staff and the manager.
Yeah, and I think we signed well in January, brought some good characters in, and that's showing. So yeah, they've got good spirit in terms of that determination, and to bounce back from Saturday, like we keep saying, was vital. So I'm really pleased for them.
Could have been more talking points had we not got the victory. They're not as important now with the penalties that we didn't get, but the fact that we're creating those moments again, that shows that things have been done properly.
Yeah, I thought we were really professional second half without being free flowing as much as we would have liked, and really going for the throat and trying to put 3 on 4. I thought we were professional. Having said that, we created some good opportunities and could have had some decisions. But on the other end, it's always a dangerous score 2-0 with 10 men. You're comfortable, but it just takes one ricochet. They ask questions by putting long throws in and free kicks in. If they nick one, then you're under pressure. But I think we limited them to a couple of half chances. And like I say, we're happy with that.
Competitive, everybody wants to be involved. You can see it when Tomo came on, you can see it with Josh Coyote, the way he started, Bridgie, the way that he applied himself. Players want to be playing in this team.
Yeah, and obviously frustrated when they're not. I think John Mellish has done well last 2 games, and he's unfortunate to miss out. He understands it, but he'll be determined to get back in the team. You've got Ryan Loft not in the squad. Jack Ardale come on, he hasn't had much game time lately. Got Harry McCurdy out of the squad. Byron Webster's been suspended, so hey, you always look strong when you've won a game and everything looks great. Saturday it didn't. You're a bit frustrated, but you know we win tonight comfortably, and we look at the squad and we think, yeah, we look quite strong.
It feels like we've been talking about the gap and potential relegation battle forever. We don't have to now. That's it, done. But how do we approach these remaining games now?
To finish high up the table as you can. You know, you've got to look for. I don't know the points difference. Hopefully, I don't know what the standings are tonight, but you've got to look at that mid-table. That's got to be the ambition. You know, as a football club, you know, we want to be as high up that league as we can. And that 9 games, 27 points, if my maths are correct. Lots to play for, and we want to not just pull away from the teams below us. We want to catch the teams above us. You know, like we've touched on. We're in a good run of form, and it's vital we continue that to the end of the season.
Grimsby, different type of proposition. What can we expect from them at the weekend?
Well, they kicked on a little bit under the new manager Holloway, and then obviously they had a bad result a couple of games ago, and they've bounced back again. So no, they'll be competitive, really at it. They're at home. The crowd, you know, they're obviously got a bit of momentum. They're buying into what's happening there, so they'll be up for it. But we go there in good heart, like I say, and it'll be a really competitive game. But if we're on the front foot and do the basics well, like we keep saying, that gives us every opportunity to pick up some points.
Blundell Park is a tough place to go. If the crowd get behind them at that place, it makes it hard for teams who are there.
Like I say, I like it. It's an old-fashioned ground, you know, a bit like ours. Proper ground has a bit of character, a bit of history. So yeah, it's important that we get there and try and, as much as they get behind them, they can turn the other way, like crowds can. So it's important we start like we have in the last 2 games, and like we did tonight, which we didn't do on Saturday, try and get our noses in front.